last time we went to the Ark, which was the Autobot ship, because our buddy Soundwave believed that our leader Megatron was trapped inside, and he was. However, before that, we had to fight a bunch of Autobots, which Rampart seemed to have gotten a bit of a fondness for, at least one of them, Ironhide. And after we broke into the Ark, we found Megatron, we revived him, and we were going to bring him back to the base. However, before then, he wanted us to steal the Energon from the Ark, as well as destroy it as much as possible, which we did after we fought Wheeljack and the experimental robots that he created known as the Dinobots. So yeah, we destroyed their ship. They can't get inside, seemingly. And we are currently going back to Decepticon headquarters. Now, Rampart has been quiet this whole time. We don't know why. We don't know why he's been quiet, but he won't respond to anyone else. As for Blastfire and Semi-Shot, it appears they shut down again. That old headmaster surgery, just too much on them. So they're out. But luckily, thanks to some convincing from Slipstream, Skywarp and Thundercracker are currently carrying them. So we are driving back to Decepticon base, and we see that Megatron's alt form is a tank. I mean, not very, safe to use just driving around the area, but who cares? He doesn't care. So, does anyone want to ask him or any of the other characters anything while we're driving back? If you need a refresher on the current group, there's us, there's Lord Megatron, Soundwave, Slipstream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp.
I've got one question for you. What is marijuana? I was made in a marijuana factory, and they go around all the time talking about it. But what is it? I don't know if you guys heard about it on this earth or not.
All of them are quiet except for Soundwave. Marijuana is a hallucinogen, and it is known as a drug.
So, where do you get this marijuana at? And can robots use it?
I do not know. However, I know that it is only usable by organic life forms, though we do have our own version, and he takes out the gun that he shot Megatron with to revive him with the purple liquid. Dark Energon.
I'll try some.
Give me some of that. Do I have to roll?
Do we have to roll to see if we can get some?
Megatron stops. He's still in his tank mode, but he turns the barrel of his cannon to face the group, just as if his head was turning to look at them. Do you believe you can handle Dark Energon?
Yes.
Yes. I was raised around marijuana.
Intriguing. Soundwave, let's see if they can handle it. All right, I will need you both to roll. This is for strength.
Fuck! I rolled a 3.
Oh man, no, Aerostrike. Aerostrike's gonna. Oh, he's gonna see some stuff.
Bluzzy Heart said, roll. Avery said Bluzzy
I
Heart.
have a 3 too.
Result,
Oh no!
Total 3.
Damn, Avery!
We need trip sitters. Does anybody want to be a trip sitter just in case?
Centerfold drives over. Don't worry, I'll make sure nothing goes wrong. As Soundwave fires at the two of them, the stream of purple energy hits them, and they've never felt a feeling like this. It felt like all of the power throughout their body went directly into their brain circuits. They can see everything. The universe, all of reality. They can taste color.
I can smell shapes, man.
Well, what do they smell like?
The color orange smells like an orange.
Whoa!
It smells like strawberries. Like, whoa! What is that?
He points to a fire hydrant.
That thing's cool. Is that a popsicle? Did he just lick it?
No, that is a fire hydrant. Yes.
I think water would come out of it.
Transform back into a robot and start licking the fire?
Yes. Yes.
That's funny.
Oh man. Gavin's missing a lot.
I know.
Maybe I should roll to see how fast I stick my tongue out.
You know what? Sure. You know we
Shit,
love our
dude.
Every
stupid
Saturday game
rolls.
Result.
Do
1d20.
it.
20.
Damn,
You got
Total.
20.
Oh my.
he fucking broke his tongue.
Zero Strike starts licking the fire hydrant. The sheer force of his tongue hitting it whacks it just
fire.
out. It flies out. Water starts spraying up, hitting him in the face. I mean, he can't
pretty
tell.
birds.
For him, it's looking like a bunch of birds flying into his face.
I imagine the birds go pelting somewhere because the water fucking hits them in the.
I'm just imagining Blazeheart just starts sneezing everywhere.
That would be me. Yeah.
Machine gun sneezing.
In my eyes, it looks like she's shooting the birds. Like, whoa.
all of the humans start running. Slipstream just kind of shakes her head. Did you really think that they'd be able to handle it? Well, they're alive, aren't they? That's better than most.
Oh, great.
I guess.
Much for a gallon of this.
It is not for sale, but once we gather more energon, we will be able to create more.
Fantastic.
They're on it. Well, I suppose that supports our cause at least.
You know, last time I felt this was, well, never. It feels great.
No.
You know, I don't want to feel left out. Lord Megatron, could I get some dark energon too? He just nods it.
Centerfold set. Every set centerfold game underscore.
Wave.
You can
Result.
cheat the whole
1d20.
group.
7. Total. 7.
Oh man. Okay. I don't know.
I don't think we're
Okay,
gonna get a lot.
It would be stupid for me to use my one reroll for this. But on the other hand, I kind of want to do it.
Why?
Because why not?
Yeah, I
You
was
know
going
what?
to fine
You know
on
what?
it too. And I stopped myself.
I mean,
I'm gonna do it. You only live once.
Every set centerfold game underscore.
Do
Result.
it.
1d20. 9. Total. 9.
Not as good as I wanted it to be. That's okay.
I know the slow jam want to be high.
we're all stoned on some kind
Yeah,
of
do
robot
you
miles,
want to get
Yeah.
so I
high?
don't think we're gonna get a lot done this time.
Hell yeah, man. Let's do it.
Let's
do
get back
it.
into the base and just sit down watching TV.
What? Can we go ahead and get Gavin's character high too? Can we just shoot him for the fun of it?
Hunter, if you want to get high with us, you gotta roll.
I'll fucking roll. Fuck yeah, dude.
Sorry if you get a 20.
Get high or be square.
Slow jam's the only one that
Every
can
set slow jam game
handle it.
underscore. Result.
Oh my God.
15.
Total. 15.
It's close enough.
Close
You happen to be high.
As Soundwave starts firing at them, Centerfold, he feels it. Oh, Slow Jam does too. However, for Slow Jam, I mean, it feels good, but he's not getting any of the weird effects. He's not seeing anything. He can't taste shapes.
Rip off.
But he does feel stronger. You want to test your strength out on something, honey?
Yeah.
Hey,
All
did
right.
you guys know that this circle tastes like pizza?
You want to roll for strength?
Every set slow jam gains die. Result.
Jeez.
I keep getting to 15, bruh.
Slow Jam looks at the nearest building as they're traveling, just walks over, grabs it, and starts picking up the entire building. Centerfold's just watching. Whoa, man.
What time does
How you doing
restaurant
that?
open?
Oh no.
What happened to
Yeah.
my hand? Oh, wait, there it is. Whoa. Guys, you seeing this? I've got like 20 fingers.
Whoa, what's a finger, bro?
I don't have
I don't-
fingers.
I don't even know.
And
Hey, did you know that you're slowly killing your eraser because of your mistakes?
What? I don't want to kill anything.
what
Oh,
time
no.
is it?
Yeah, what time is it not, dude?
Oh no. I gotta fix
Also-
that.
Also, can you daydream at nighttime?
That might be a useful thing right there.
I don't know. I don't know. Because if it night dreaming?
Night dreams, nighttime.
Is that what a
dreams?
nightmare actually is?
Hmm.
I'm just seeing Centerfold just like curled up in a corner having an existential crisis about what daydreaming is.
Yeah. That's funny.
I thought you said he just crawled up in the corner having an episode.
I mean,
That's funny.
weirdly enough, his higher role means he's dealing with it better than the others, but he's
Right.
still having an episode.
An episode that he can't get rid of.
Perhaps these Trusticons will be more useful than I thought. Are you? I mean, I trust them, but like this? She just like motions as they're all tweaking out, like
Bro.
destroying the neighborhood.
Look in the sky. There's a puffy marshmallow.
Gestures.
It looks like confetti.
In the sky, and only Slow Jam is able to notice this. That ain't a flying puppy made of confetti.
Feel
That is a
it.
plane, and it is starting to shoot at us. Is
Let me-
Slow Jam gonna let us know, or is he just gonna let this play out?
I think I'm just gonna let this play out, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, well,
Sarah said she wants to sneeze.
Start hysterically sneezing.
yes.
I guess you could do that.
Like I just
Roll,
can't stop.
roll. This will be a strength roll to see if you can turn your head to the plane, because you're gonna hit it as long as you can do that.
Let's see what
Rolling.
this is. Let's
Plus,
see.
every set plus ER
I
gains
got a
4 die.
15.
Result. 20, 15.
Damn.
As she is still sneezing wildly, she whips her head up at the confetti dog, and she sees it burst into marshmallows. In real life, the plane is destroyed, and the human, the human is parachuting down.
Imagine that plane was calling marshmallows. That's why it.
Oh, hey, it's one of the floppy things.
Is he hang gliding on a Dorito?
Floppy things. I want to go play with it.
That's actually a true question because I was high one time and I asked that same question.
What?
Damn,
a guy
bro.
a guy was parachuting.
Is he freaking Dorito?
Yeah, I
Wow.
literally asked that.
Damn, bro, you must have
Oh
been high.
man. So
Shit.
as the human is parachuting down, Megatron he looks at the others.
Does that come Tokyo close?
Let's watch. See how they deal with this.
Every set centerfold.
I'm
B1
gonna
square.
have centerfold.
Result,
Oh
20, 20,
wow.
20. Total 20.
Centerfold just like in an instant yanks the human out of the sky, like leaps up, grabs him in his hand, just down.
Eat it.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
Okay. And he does. The human's screaming.
Eat it.
They can hear. I mean, to Blazeheart and to Centerfold, Blazeheart and Arrow Strike. It's muffled what the human said, but Slow Jam can hear the
Hell yeah.
human screaming. We need another squad. We need another squad before. He's eaten. Oh, that they taste horrible.
Do they now?
Ugh. Ow. I can't believe you guys made me eat that.
Hey,
Oh, man.
how did you eat that? You're a robot. You don't have a mouth. How did I lick that popsicle?
They do have
Hold
mouths.
around here.
These robots do have mouths. Or, well,
Oh.
some of them do. Soundwave doesn't.
What happened to that popsicle?
I think it melted.
I don't know, but the birds are still flying up.
It's more planes, as well as tanks start appearing from the city. Now, what do they see the tanks as?
What do we see the tanks as?
Oh, they're definitely ice cream cones on wheels.
Yeah, ice cream cones on wheels.
How are they going to respond to the ice cream cones on wheels?
Can we go like lick that giant ice
That's
cream?
what I was just gonna say. Can we just like lick it?
Oh man. Okay, let's all roll to see
Arrow Strike set.
Roll
Roll.
All right.
to see
Every
how.
set centerfold. B1 underscore die. Result 1d20. 13. Total 13.
Oh man.
Every set arrow strike. B1
Oh
underscore
yeah, you're gonna.
1d20. 10. Total 10. Every set slow jam game underscore die.
Jeez,
20,
Blazeheart.
Total,
I'm gonna
5.
break my
Velocity heart set.
tongue
Roll.
and
Yeah,
Every
hold
set
on.
velocity heart. B1
What
underscore
was
die.
mine? What
Result
was mine? I might
1d20.
use my
20.
inspiration.
Total.
Yours
yours
is a
was
10.
10.
Okay, I'll use my inspiration just
Every set arrow
because
strike.
it was
B1 underscore
funny.
die. Result 1d20. 17. Total. 17.
Damn. Oh, well, see, you got a 17. I guess that's not that bad.
They start charging forward at the tanks. The tanks start firing, but they aren't able to actually aim at us before we're already charging through,
The
barreling.
bullets
We-
look like sprinkles.
We lick the barrels of the tanks so hard that they immediately fly off. The tanks are trampled. The humans are running out. They don't know what to do.
You taste like glass.
And Megatron in the corner, maniacally laughing. Now that is the destruction I expect from a Decepticon. You truly were the right ones for this
Wow.
job.
That's
All hail Lord Megatron for giving us the ice creams.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever Gavin comes out, we might I might go grab.
Sorry to cut you off. I'm imagining now what happened to the fire hydrant is that it flew so hard and fast and hit Gavin's character in the head that it just knocked him out.
That's
Just-
great.
Just instantly offline.
That's amazing.
So the all those tanks are gone. Just they. I mean, with Blazeheart, her tongue strength was so strong that she knocked
First
her
rodeo.
tanks up in the air and destroyed the jet planes.
I think
Hell yeah.
I think it would be funny to see like the area being surrounded by police officers.
They
Oh,
wouldn't know what to do.
the police officers are showing up there. They're trying to keep the humans back. And as they do, Megatron looks and sees, and he transforms into his robot mode. Organics of the planet Earth, I am Megatron, soon to be your conqueror. So I hope you await that day, but until then, he turns toward the ocean behind him as the Decepticon base begins to rise up. And he begins walking inside, followed by the others. Oh, we should probably follow Lord Megatron. Centerfold starts following. Do the others follow as well?
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
As they follow inside, the doors shut as the humans all look in awe and terror. They lower down into the base and they start walking out. And Blazeheart and Aerostrike, they feel something now. They do not feel good at all.
What is it? The shits?
They
I don't think robots can shit.
Yeah, not in the traditional sense, no, but it feels like their processors are getting backed up, that's for sure.
I imagine we're going to have to roll, so I'm going to go ahead and do it.
You have roll right down. You gotta delete one of those.
More.
No, don't add a C.
Do we have to roll for this to see if?
I mean, no, unless you want to roll to see if you can get past this, I guess.
Nah, I want to see what you're going to do with it.
But they fall to the floor. I mean, they're still alive. And they don't take any damage, but their optics are getting blurry. Their all of their power that went into their brain
We're greening out.
circuits is starting to return, and they feel it.
For
Oh,
malfunctioning.
you guys okay?
Maybe. Hopefully.
I don't know, man. I feel like why is there so many dots?
Soundwave, are they okay? It appears they are receiving the ill effects of the Dark Energon. However, due to their aptitude, it seems that it should only last for a few moments. I can repair you.
Or circuit board surging or something. Or motherboard.
Centerfold helps pick them both up and drapes them over his shoulders. Don't worry, guys. I'll help you.
Why do I have 60 toes?
You don't, buddy.
What's a toe?
It's all right, buddy. We'll get you fixed up.
It's Mom.
Oh, Gavin, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
So we're all
boy,
high.
you missed. You missed a lot already.
Oh, you
That's
know.
unfortunate for you.
So as we were driving back to the Decepticon base, I thought they were gonna ask Megatron some questions and we get some lore dumps. No, that's not what happened. Aerostrike asked what marijuana was, and Soundwave gave his understanding of it, and Blazeheart then asked if they could use marijuana, and Soundwave said no. However, he has a substitute, and he pulled out the purple energy gun he used to revive Megatron, and he said it's filled with dark energon. So they said, "Oh, can we try that?"
Oh.
And
They tried it.
Megatron was curious, so allowed them to try it, and they got high.
Has it been a journey.
They got real high.
Yeah, for a split second there, it sounded like a BS campaign.
Yeah, they started destroying the city. The military started showing up, and they
No.
thought that the planes were flying puppies and birds made of marshmallows, and they thought that the tanks showing up were ice cream cones. And Centerfold, he saw how much fun they were having with the Dark Energon, so he tried it too. And he didn't get quite as high, but he was still high. Slow Jam, surprisingly, was the only one that could really handle it.
I mean, that fits.
Yeah,
I know the
and
steak was
Hell
pretty
yeah.
delicious.
they
taste of
wrecked the
fire hydrant was
military.
delicious.
Like they thought it was ice cream, and they tried to run and lick it, so they just rammed into the tanks. Blazeheart rammed into them so hard that they flew up in the air and destroyed the jet planes.
Hey,
Incredible.
Corey, since
Yeah.
since you're actually holding us, would this be a good time for us to go offline to go grab something to eat?
Yes,
Let,
if you would
let you
like
and
to,
Corey,
yes.
let you and Gavin take over for a minute.
Certainly, yes.
Okay, we'll be back.
All right, so they flew up, they destroyed the jet
I'll
planes, and
probably still stay in so we can listen, but I'm
Okay.
gonna mute until we get back.
and Megatron was actually impressed. Slipstream was confused that he'd even let them try that, considering how dangerous it was. And Megatron said, well, most people die from it and they're not dead, so that's a good sign. So yeah, Megatron's very pleased, and he was saying that perhaps the Trusticons were the right ones for the job. And then he revealed himself to the humans that arrived to see the chaos, and said that he will soon be their conqueror as we entered the base. So we're back in the base now, and Aerostrike and Blazeheart are really feeling the ill effects of Dark Energon. So Rampart comes back online. The explanation that I came up with is when they got high, the first thing that Aerostrike did was lunge for a fire hydrant, and he got a nat 20 on that. So I said it just kind of like knocked it into orbit, but I changed that so he knocked it at Rampart, and it instantly knocked him offline.
I mean, considering the shit he took the previous session, that makes sense. He was down to 1 HP.
That is true. So yeah, he comes back online. He sees they're back in the base, and they're actually in a room with Soundwave. Soundwave, Laserbeak, his bird minicon, as well as Rumble, and another minicon that looks just like him, are running around this room. As Rampart gets a better look at the area, it appears to be a med bay of sorts. They have all sorts of various parts and pieces for repair, and they were all strapped to machines where Soundwave and the Minicon seem to be fixing them up. So you can put your health back at max.
Oh, I love being strapped to machines.
Oh, me too. Good to see you back online, by the way.
Yeah. Where am I?
Oh, yeah, we're back in Tripticon. We freed Lord Megatron. We were going back to the base, and what happened after that? You sampled Dark Energon and survived. Oh yeah, that. It's that's pretty blurry actually.
Well, at least no one was hurt whenever you used the Dark Energon. That's the good thing.
Oh, people got hurt. It was it was the organics though. Those humans.
How many?
And the new Minicon came up. Oh, it was a lot. I mean, I thought I saw some bodies. Some of them did survive and run away, but there were some bodies. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you don't get credit for that one. Well,
and they were repairing the rest. So yeah, we got brought back here, and I think Lord Megatron was going to see Starscream. Then I thought I heard yelling from that room when we got back here, but again, I am very fuzzy. My memory banks for the past 10 minutes are just a blur. So I honestly don't know.
oh well. Oh, tired. Thanks for patching me up.
Of course, Megatron trusts you. So do I.
I'm sorry. I just imagine him with the dumbest fucking grin on his face with that. I am a Trusticon.
so Soundwave, I didn't make this explain exactly how Soundwave looks. So Soundwave is a bit different from other Decepticons because he does not have a mouth. He does not have eyes, he does not have a mouth. His eyes are a visor, and he has just a melted on faceplate. He has no actual mouth. So you can't see his expression. But
What?
he just stares at Rampart, and I could just see Rampart he knows the expression on Soundwave's face. He doesn't have one, but he knows what it is.
Anyways, I'm excited to figure out what's gonna happen to Starscream.
Oh yes, the other Seekers were as well. Slipstream told me to relay you this message. If you would wish to meet her again, she will be down in the lower part of the base.
Sure, I don't think I have anything better to do.
Okay, let's go. And they got up. So, just to clarify, would you like to go to the throne room to check on Megatron and Starscream, or would you like to go to the lower part of the base to see Slipstream?
I'll go down to see Slipstream. I don't fucking care what happens to Starscream.
Okay, as they leave the room and they start making their way down, they just hear from the distance this high-pitched screaming. Huh. I think that might be Starscream, but I don't know. That sounds a bit too girly.
Oh well, the sounds like the diplomacy's going well.
As they
I'm sure we'll be seeing him back up on that throne in no time.
I guess you're right. Megatron seems like a pretty upstanding guy.
Yeah.
As they continue walking through the base, they make it to a staircase that starts unfolding, curling downwards. And as they do start descending it, they see what appears to be a map room that starts appearing holograms of various planets. It's something that neither of them have. Well, actually, I want to roll for Centerfold to see if his scavenger would help him actually know what this might be.
Every set centerfold game underscore die. Result 1d20 9. Total 9.
9. Oh. I've heard stories of rooms like these. Apparently, ancient Cybertronians used to have them.
Huh. That's something.
And as they descend to the very bottom, they can see what appear to be rows and rows of bookcases. And as they
Someone's reading.
start moving through, they eventually see Slipstream, who has one of them, and it is very, very old. That is for sure. Not even a hologram for that book, nah. It had a paper-like substance. Obviously, Cybertron didn't have trees, so they can't make regular paper. But it did have a paper-like substance where they had to essentially use a laser to etch in the wording for each page. And she was flipping through. Oh, you got my message.
Yeah, one of the mini cons upstairs told me.
Yeah, sure did. So, what's up? She looks around a bit. Okay. I know that this is gonna not be new to you, but if you're gonna hear me out, I need to trust you that you're not going to tell anyone about this.
Okay.
Yeah, I could just hear he's got that smirk again.
Yeah.
You can count on us. Okay. She closes the book and shows it to them. Rampart would not know what this text is.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna
fucking read.
I'm gonna have to roll for.
Every centerfold game underscore die. Result.
Okay.
1d20. 3.
Not
12,
even Centerfold knows. He looks. Is that some sort of alien text? It's Cybertronian text, but very, very old. In fact, it was back during the ancient times. The ancient times.
Oh, it must have been a long time ago.
This book is titled The Covenant of Primus. I'm sure you both are familiar with the tales of Primus, the god of planet Cybertron. I am. I mean,
Vaguely.
I don't necessarily know if they're true, but I've definitely heard the legends. This book is a religious text made by followers of Primus and the original 13 primes. And it tells the tale of one prime in particular. During a war very similar to this one, this prime was able to bring both sides back together and create peace through Cybertron. His name was Nova Prime. Unfortunately, according to the text here, certain other primes disagreed with what he did, and they banished him to another plane of existence. We've never seen him since. But this book, or at least the one who wrote it, hints that this alternate dimension that he's trapped in has left him undead, immortal.
Okay. So why are you telling us about all this?
I think you two, at least out of your group, are the smartest. So, I think you might have noticed that I'm not necessarily on board with everything the Decepticons are doing. And I certainly don't agree with what the Autobots are doing either. I think this war of ours has created a lot of problems, a lot more than it really warrants. There's not going to be a winning side. They're just going to keep killing each other until both sides are wiped out. So I think we need to fix that. And if this book is really true, then there's one person that might be able to do it.
Jeez. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, Nova Prime. I mean, well, first we have to figure out what dimension he's even in, how to access it. I mean, I want to help you, Slipstream, but this might be a bit much even for us.
Yeah.
I've at least gotten a few things down. He moves over toward the map connected to the staircase. As she walks over, a console starts rising up from the floor with a keypad. She starts typing something in, and a holographic image appears, showing a wormhole in some dark place. It seems to be a dimension. However, the only thing that the hologram is showing is pure blackness with small bits of light that almost rip open from it before immediately closing again. After you all left on your trip 50 years back, I talked with Shockwave about my idea. I didn't really trust him, but if there was anyone who would be able to maybe figure any of this out, it would be him, and he seems very eager. He apparently sent some drone of some sort, some experiment he's been working on apparently, to find this dimension, and this is the footage he sent back. If these coordinates are right, as long as we can get something that can open a wormhole to this place, then this might be where we can find Nova.
I tell you what. I'll think about it. But I'm currently still in the process of getting used to this planet, and honestly getting more used to this war. I guess between you and me, I don't particularly care about the Decepticons. I wasn't born into this, so I don't really feel like I have any kind of stake in it. I'm just here to have a good time, and it kind of seems like things are moving away from the whole having a good time thing. But I'll think about it.
Centerfold looks like he's contemplating. Honestly,
Hey guys, I'm back. I'm at the restaurant now.
all right. Well, I will give you the recap in just a sec.
I hope I don't get any tickets because I kind of locked my scooter to the trash can at Hobby Lobby and then had to cross the road to go to the restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah, they have poles here, but they said we're not allowed to lock anything up to them.
I have to agree with Rampart, at least in wanting to learn more about this planet and get used to the job, too. This is the most, well, I've ever had to do. Ever since I was born, all I've ever been is a transport for supplies. And, well, I mean, I enjoyed the job, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to do more. That's honestly why I joined the Decepticons. Being an Autobot just didn't sit right. Didn't let me do what I really wanted. So, I'd like to get used to all this first, but I definitely want to help you any way I can. She taps on the console to have it lower back down, walks over to the bookshelves, and slides the book away. I understand.
Yo, guys, I'll be back.
Just let me know. I may jump ahead and start things without you. She gives them a bit of a smirk herself before she starts going back up the stairs.
Love it when you can disagree and still be on good terms.
Yeah. All right. So, Jacob, Sarah, here's the recap of what you missed. So we got revived by Soundwave. We're all healed up, and he informed Centerfold and Rampart that Slipstream had a message for them, and she was at the lower depths of the Trypticon base. So we went down there, and she revealed that she actually has her own plan. She does not like the Decepticons. She does not like the Autobots. And she wants this war to be over. And she believes that there is only one person that can do that. An ancient Cybertronian god known as Nova Prime that got sealed away in another dimension. She believes that she has found that dimension. However, she needs a way to actually get to it. And she asked us for our help.
Sweet. By the way, this
Rampart,
place has great root beer.
Rampart and Centerfold both
I need to repeat this.
both told her that they would consider it, but at the moment they cannot agree to that plan.
Yeah.
So, as they go back upstairs, Aerostrike and Blazeheart have left the med bay. Everyone who was not with Centerfold and Rampart have been repaired, thanks to Soundwave and his mini-cons. So they all meet up in the hallway with each other. Now, does Rampart want to tell them what happened with Slipstream?
No.
Centerfold is not, if Rampart is not.
Nope.
Okay. So they don't know about any of that. So as the group reunite with each other, they hear an explosion. And the explosion sound seems to be coming from the throne room. And shortly after, they see Starscream fly through the wall.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, I guess their talk is going well?
Well, it's going somewhere. Specifically in here.
As they see
What a great
Megatron storming over to the hole in the wall where Starscream lay. Starscream starts pleading. Lord Megatron, I know that my hubris may have gotten the best of me, but please, you need me. Oh, do I? Aren't you the one that used up the last of our energon reserves to get to this planet in the first place? Well, yes, but it was all their fault, as he points over to the Trusticons. They're the ones who failed the initial mission. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't have had to come to this planet. You fool! They've done much more than you ever have. Aw.
Ooh, it's
He
getting
appreciates
spicy.
us.
Hey, thank you very much.
I think that's the only one.
Yeah.
He yanks Starscream out of the hole. Now
Yank.
then, I suggest you start going out and gathering more energon. Otherwise, he then aims his fusion cannon right at Starscream's head. I'll give you more reason to think about what you did. Yes,
Hey,
Lord Megatron.
you better get out there.
Starscream glares at them. They can feel the killing intense.
I'm right. Get me some oil.
Megatron looks down. You heard them. I think they deserve it after they destroyed the Autobots' Ark and helped gather its energon. Starscream stands up, again glaring at our group. I will fetch you some oil. He then starts storming off.
Oh well. So what's the next job?
Well, I did hear from Onslaught that the Combaticons have gone missing, so we should look into that at some point. However, you all have been very proactive in assisting with gaining the Energon, so I believe that you can explore this planet and find us some more places where we might be able to gain some.
Okay, sounds simple enough.
I've heard
That sounds fun.
I heard Las Vegas had a lot of it.
Las
Vegas.
What is that?
There's some place on this planet.
Is that like another one of those floppy cities?
Probably.
But
Yeah, we'll have to look into
random
that.
floppy people.
Now, I would like us all to do a perception check here.
Alrighty.
Let me roll for you, babe.
I can do it.
Okay.
That's cool.
Every said Bluzzy Heart Game _ die.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Total 20.
Well, we know for sure Blazeheart notices.
Rampart. Every said Rampart Game _ die. Result 1d20 15. Total 15. Semi-shot set. Roll. Every said Semi-shot Game _ die. Result 1d20 5. Total
Damn.
5.
Oh yeah,
Every
I
slow down
think
game _ die.
Blazeheart knows.
Result
And I think
1d20
slow down
20.
this.
Total 20.
As they're looking at Megatron before they, attempt to move past him to get back to the elevator to leave the base, they see a flashing. A very small flashing by his foot. Aerostrike and Semi-Shot don't notice. They're just kind of ready to get on the road, but the rest do notice. However, Centerfold and Rampart, they look down and they notice it's a human. One of
Do
those
they
humans
now?
somehow got in here. However, Slow Jam and Blazeheart notice something else.
Yeah, we do.
This human that snuck in here is the same one that captured photos of them when they first arrived.
Ooh. Do tell.
How did a human get in here?
I don't know, man.
As the human looks up.
You want to tell them about
Damn it, I forgot to turn flash off.
About what?
your character sees the people who took pictures.
Megatron looks down. Well, do we have a little spy? He reaches down as the human tries to run, easily picking it up by the scruff of whatever their armor is.
I imagine we pick it up just like plankton. How Mr. Krabs
Pretty
accepts
much.
plankton.
Well, that's interesting.
Now, who might you be?
I run a blog. I don't know if you know what those are. We work with the internet. We have a lot of information and
Information, you say? He looks over at the Trusticons. Perhaps you might be able to squeeze some information out of this one. And if not, well, we can squeeze something else out of it, at least. That is
what?
what
Oil?
Onslaught mentioned.
Well, when life gives you Energon, you make Energon-aid.
Ha 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 ha.
I love Energon-aid.
You damn right.
You damn Skippy.
Megatron kind of flung the human at them like they were some piece of garbage. Who wants to catch the human?
Me.
Aerostrike roll to see if you
Average set
can
Aerostrike
catch
beam
the
underscore die.
human.
Oh,
Result
Jesus
2020.
3. Total 3.
I'll be back.
Centerfold wants to try to catch the human.
I don't think Rampart would care.
Average set centerfold game underscore die.
There
Result
you go.
1d20
better.
13. Total 13.
His Aerostrike tries to catch the human in midair, easily misses. The human seems to be falling toward the ground. Luckily, Centerfold holds both hands down, almost like a pillow, catching the human. I mean, they're still metal hands, so it still says ow after landing. But it does appear to be
Ow.
alive.
Ah,
don't worry. We'll take good care of you, unless we have to squeeze you, which might hurt. I apologize about that.
I don't think we literally have to squeeze them to get the information, Centerfold.
Please don't. I can I can show you where more of you are, if that would help.
Well, actually, we're looking for something else. We're looking for
okay.
Energon. You've ever heard of it?
Energon, right? What is that?
Well, it's the stuff you like you put in you. You know, you put it keeps you on, keeps you living.
I don't think I need that.
Why wouldn't they need it? What the fuck else would they use? What would they fucking put water in themselves or something? How did
That's
they
think so.
gross.
Actually, we do. Would
You
Energon? Just imagining like Rampart's eyes just come as wide as they can. Would Energon be like oil?
No. It's like an energy substance, right?
Yeah. It's it can be made with like electricity and other things kind of meshed together.
Oh, okay. We have a power plant nearby.
Oh, that
Great.
sounds.
Let's go.
And with that, they take the human and they begin walking out. As they get on the elevator and they start going up, Centerfold just kind of sits the human on his shoulder.
Hey, so what's it like to be a human?
I guess kind of like how you all would live. What do you all do?
I mostly just kill things.
Back in the building.
We try to stay secretive from you humans, so I'd really appreciate it if you don't put us on that so-called blog.
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I'm a transporter. But lately, I have been killing a lot of people.
I mean,
I have too, and I'm typically a helicopter, but whatever.
usually it's just other Cybertronians. I'm not really so much into the gig of killing non-Cybertronians, only because you all don't like crunch. It seems.
Yeah, they're just kind of
Like,
floppy.
Yeah.
Uh, well, I'm glad about that. Well, well, we do kill occasionally, more often than we should, but we do more than that. Like I said, I run a blog. I make news. Do you have news where
You
you're
make
from?
nudes. Did you say you make nudes?
No,
He said news.
no, that's that's a different website. I'm not on that. Anyway,
Yeah, we've got news. We know
yeah,
news.
we've got some surveillance bots, some mini cons. There's a great news talk show that I used to listen to all the time before the Autobots killed the host. That was a sad day.
I think this might be my favorite human. She hasn't tried to pew pew us with her bright flashy toy thing. She hasn't tried to well, she's probably tried to run away, but not like the other guy. And she hasn't tried to call for backup. And she's so talkative.
Semifold, I think I remember that. Didn't it happen live on the air?
Did you just say semi-fold?
Or not semifold, centerfold.
Center shot.
That Semifold's my brother.
Jam slow.
But it did happen live on air. It was very sad.
Right.
Yeah, he was talking about an event about a Catronian, and then he got shot, right? I don't know.
Yeah, wow, those Catronians.
But yeah, semi-shot. I mean, like, I don't know. This one seems fine.
Well, I wish I knew that you killed more before I kind of snuck into your whole home, but I mean, you're giant robots. I couldn't just not come see you. I mean, we don't.
Like a natural requirement? That's pretty.
No, but I mean, we don't have anything like you on our planets, at least not yet. So, I mean, just being able to see giant alien robots in person, I mean, that it's incredible.
Must suck being you guys, damn.
Yeah, I mean, we are the robots. We see robots on other planets all the time, but we never really see you. I mean, I've seen some organics in my time, but nothing like you guys. Most of them growl. Some of them snarl. A lot of them have claws or teeth. Do you have teeth? I didn't look. Yeah, we do have teeth.
Some of you have to have your teeth removed due to denditis.
Well,
yes.
anyways. So about that power plant.
Oh yeah. That's how our city is able to generate energy for itself. So I think that you might be able to harness some of it for that Energon stuff.
Great. So we need to go to it. We need to go there.
Okay. I can take you. I might have to use my GPS. Hang on. And they see her tapping on her small device, the thing that took their picture earlier.
What is
What
that?
Oh, it's a cell phone. You're a giant alien robots, and you don't have cell phones?
No, we just kind of.
We don't need them. We have built-in telecommunication devices in our brains.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be pretty nice to have a built-in camera
Wait.
thingy that can have what did you call that? GPS?
What does that mean?
Is that like
Is that like a
Google?
god?
It's
Is that
like a
a
map, and she shows it to them, showing that yes, it was a map, and she even showed that she could zoom it in and out, and they could see the entire city. And there were other locations. There was something called a McDonald's, whatever that meant.
What does McDonald's mean?
So you run off of this Energon stuff. McDonald's has food. We call it food, and that's our version of Energon.
Huh.
It
Can I
sounds-
try some?
So that power plant. You got that on the map, right?
Yes, it's giving directions now. And like it pulls up
How does it know where to go?
for 30 miles, continue straight.
For 30 miles, please continue straight.
Well, it can talk? Is it a mini-con?
I just imagine Blastfire runs up and tries to look at it.
Yeah, Blastfire comes on, and the human
can I just
kind of
take it?
steps back a bit, just like a few steps, but then holds the phone out to him so he can take a look.
I
I just
won't
try to
shoot you.
grab it.
I only
Can I just try to
shoot
grab it?
giant robotic sloths.
Can I grab it?
You can as long as you just use like your thumb and pointer finger.
I want to. I don't want to take it from her. I just want to grab it. I just want to feel it. I just want to reach out.
As he puts his thumb and pointer finger on it just to feel what it's like. It was a very small, compact device. But it did continue saying, for 30 miles, continue straight.
I think we should listen to it. But also, what's a mile?
That's a great question.
What does continue mean?
So
what is straight?
anyways,
We don't have direction. What's straight? We don't. I don't recognize.
Centerfold knows. Please, Centerfold, please no.
It's all right. It's all right. This will take us straight there, right? Yes. Though it is getting a bit late. They might start closing it soon, or at least closing the gates to it. So.
I don't worry. We can
Speaking
open
of that
them again.
power plant,
Fly over it.
Him too.
let's go there.
The elevator finally gets to the top, and with that, Centerfold transforms, and the human sees that, he is a truck, and she is sitting in the driver's seat of the truck.
I just imagine the semi-shot transforms and then Blastfire connects them with the hitch thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I still keep getting into these situations where I can't tell if it would be better for Rampart to transform or to stay untransformed. Because it doesn't matter.
I just want to get in the truck.
I guess just he'll transform
So then get in.
and be in the truck.
Wait, can we
All
fit in the
right.
truck being like 10 feet tall?
Blastfire can, yeah.
So I guess I'm just probably gonna have to fly then, ain't I?
Well, actually, because you have your size changing, so you can actually shrink down to where you're 10 feet tall, and then you can fit.
Okay, that'll work.
Now, Blazeheart is going to have to fly.
Large part has to fly.
Yeah, I'll fly.
No, I'll fly with you. We'll both fly, so she's not alone.
Okay. And they begin driving off, and as they look up in the sky, they see that the bright blue that it used to be has changed to a very calm, bright orange. They can see the sun off in the distance going down. It's about halfway now. And it honestly looks beautiful. Wow. What is that called with the sky?
We call it a sunset.
Ain't that something?
Am I still able to communicate to you guys when I'm flying?
Yes.
Y'all see the pretty collars over there?
Yeah. Does this happen every day?
Pretty much, unless the clouds block it out.
That's pretty.
And they follow the GPS down the roads. Now, things have been quiet as they do so. They aren't seeing any other humans around, any other vehicles about, which the human that did finally reveal her name to them, that being Ivy, she revealed that those vehicles are not other Cybertronians or other robots even. They are simply just vehicles without any sentience. But even she mentioned how it was odd that there were none driving about, even at this hour.
Oh man, you all must have scared him real good.
Yeah, the memories are starting to come back. Yeah, we destroyed a lot of those machines. And I think Lord Megatron also made some speech.
Yeah, wasn't it, didn't we agree it was a bad thing that we were openly revealing ourselves when we first came to the city?
Yeah, that's what Barricade said. But I guess maybe Lord Megatron has a different idea?
Well, maybe we'll just be able to nicely ask for control of their power plant and for all of the energy it produces.
Hey.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
Okay.
Well,
You-
Semi-Shot, you're being a real negative Nancy right now.
What'd she say?
It's kind of a bit different when you come from the pits of hell.
I guess it would be. But that's no excuse. You gotta brighten up.
Yes, it is. It is a very good excuse.
Yeah, we gotta be optimistic, guys.
What's
I
that
mean-
mean?
I'm sure that as long as we present ourselves the right way, then we'll be able to get everything easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Ivy, she has not been taking more pictures. She has just been sitting, kind of, other than saying her name and explaining the sunset. She's been staying quiet, just kind of listening to them.
I have a question. What is that brown thing over there on the sidewalk? It looks round, like pointy on the end.
Are you describing shit?
I thought that's what he was describing too.
Leave it at it.
Oh my god.
Is that what
know
he was
if he's
actually
probably-
trying to describe?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like the idea that would be the only thing Rampart would like be familiar with on this planet. Shit.
Well, I mean, I like the idea that that's just the universal constant. Like,
Yeah.
like Rampart's been
That's-
Aerostrike should know this. Like, I don't think shit would be different on other planets. Maybe the color would be different.
Or no, it wasn't even like not even shit, but like it's just
Yeah, that's that shit.
oh, see, we shit nuts and bolts.
Dude, we shit?
Wait, I don't. Did your creators design you to shit, Aerostrike?
I must have a problem.
He just
I don't think you're supposed to be losing nuts and bolts.
Yeah, like it's. I just see.
You know,
All I
now
gotta
that-
say is if you're shitting nuts and bolts, that's gotta be painful.
On Aerostrike's jet mode, and then nuts and bolts start falling out. He's just like, "Uh-oh."
God.
What do we do
It's
now?
not shit. What's happening? I've got a couple loose bolts in my head.
Aerostrike, didn't you say that your creator was high?
Yeah.
Okay, that might explain it.
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
Yeah, it does.
You guys don't.
Wait,
What?
wait. What did I miss? I think
Strike just
crashed.
found out.
You missed a shit.
Arrow. Yeah, you missed a shit ton.
Yeah,
Damn.
Aerostrike found out what shit looked like, and then questions the fact that he fits nuts and bolts when none of the other Cybertronians do. And they asked, did his creators on Jupiter create him to do that?
Yeah, I mean, probably they were stoners, so.
I guess you could say I don't see why not.
And as they continue following the GPS, the sky then changes from the nice serene orange to black, dotted with stars. This, the Cybertronians were very familiar with. They know what space looks like, though it does look different when seeing it from this planet. Normally, they'd only see this space when actually flying through it. But on this planet, just at a certain time of day, you can see the stars and the vast blackness of space. And it felt even more calming, almost like the Trusticons were at home. And as the sky had changed, they did make it to a very large building that had a lot of lights on it and a gate blocking it from the outside. And the phone did say, "You have reached your destination." Well, here it is.
All right. Let's
Whoa.
go in.
This almost looks like one of the Energon mines back on Cybertron.
Oh. Man,
Hey guys, I just found out something.
what?
So my creator, he apparently he programmed me with a horn.
Oh,
See?
why did you do that?
Why did he program me to
Oh,
shit?
I did you play something on your soundboard?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I have your soundboard muted.
Oh, I don't want to be a buzzkill, but it might not have been a good idea to blare that now.
Oh,
Well, now
I
they know
mean-
we're here.
Well, I guess that's true. And surprisingly, the gate, which appeared to be more like a steel door rather than a typical gate, started opening. Oh,
Oh, nice.
yeah. Let's go on in. Ivy
Titan
looked
detected.
around, a bit concerned.
Juggernaut detected. Behemoth detected.
This is weird, guys.
That's kind of cool. I can't lie.
I don't know if we should be going in here.
I mean, you're free to
No.
leave. Unless you know of any other energon sources.
I'll stay and see what happens.
Okay.
As she took out her phone again, seemingly to snap more pictures. As they drove on in, they saw another human standing there, a single one. He seemed fairly tall, with very short hair, which Ivy explains that humans have hair primarily on their head, while hers is long and blonde. This human's was short black, matching his set of clothes, which Ivy did further explain the concept of clothing to them as well, which appear to be almost like a formal set of clothes, at least from the Cybertronian's point of view. In actuality, it was a suit, black suit, the white shirt, black tie, and he was also wearing sunglasses. He had his hands behind his back. Not sure if this was some sort of formal greeting or if he might be hiding something. But he was the only human there. And there were no other vehicles present.
Oh, look at that. Must be the gatekeeper.
Yes.
wow.
Should we transform?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it.
And they
Yeah, I will.
transform Ivy now back on Centerfold's shoulder.
Can I try to do a perception to see if I can see anything?
Yes.
Here, every set Aerostrike game underscore die. Result 1d20 8. Total
Well,
8.
As Aerostrike looks around, I mean, everything seems to be fine. There doesn't seem to be any other vehicles or strange weapons about. And again, there weren't any other humans.
well, I guess we ain't gonna find Energon sitting here.
Hello, human. My name's Centerfold.
I'm Rampart.
I'm Aerostrike.
I'm Blazeheart.
And this is Blast.
Jam.
And we're the Trusticons. And we were coming here to hope that you might be able to help us with acquiring some energon.
Yeah,
The hu-
he's
The human looks them up and down. I see. Now this energon that you require, what purpose do you have for it?
It helps us survive. It's like we use it like you guys use food. It gives us energy.
That's true, sir. And, well, we accidentally crashed on your planet, so with the energon, we will be able to go back home. So we need that so that we can leave you humans to do your human business. So if you could provide us with some of the electricity or other components of this power plant. I just see Centerfold like using finger quotes while saying power plant.
Yeah.
Then we'll be on our way and we will be out of what my friend here says is called hair.
I just imagine
Yeah.
when Blastfire and Semi-Shot were thinking a power plant was a plant that produced electricity.
That's crazy.
Like an actual plant.
Oh.
Oh, that would make sense.
Let's all roll
Nope.
for a
Average set
social
centerfold game underscore
check
die.
here.
Result 1d20 14. Total 14.
No.
Average set rep game underscore die.
I accidentally
Result
typed a
1d20
plus.
5.
Oh no.
man.
Hero strike set. Roll.
Oh.
Average set hero strike game underscore die.
I think
Result
I should
1d20
maybe
3. Total.
probably.
I think I'm gonna
Semi-shot
use my
set. Roll.
inspiration.
Average set semi-shot game underscore die.
I'm not.
Result 1d20
Misfits.
7. Total 7. Blasi hard set.
Damn, I
Roll.
got an 8.
Average set Blasi hard game underscore die. Result 1d20 13. Total 13. Average set slow jam game underscore die.
Should I use
Result, 1d20,
inspiration
8.
or is somebody?
It's up to you.
How important is it?
I mean,
Well, we
Semi-Shot hasn't
may
really
or, we
said
may or
anything.
may not fight. Probably will fight.
I was gonna say sometimes even you don't
Well,
know. That's rarely.
if we're gonna fight, then I won't use it.
As the human looks, he looks at Ivy. And this friend of yours is with you willingly?
Oh God, no. No. A big man, or no, Centerfold spotted her in the place, and Big Man was like, "Hey, you should help us, or we'll squeeze you to death." So now she's helping us.
What a way to be honest.
Well, we are the Trusticons. We have to be honest.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
else
true.
would it be? The Decepticons? That's insane.
I just see Centerfold. You know, Rampart, I'm getting the feeling that you don't want to be part of the Decepticons anymore.
I almost bit.
We're not part of the Decepticons. We're part of the Trusticons.
I'm chewing on
Well,
I do
start-
like the idea. I do like the idea that, like, in Semi-Shot's mind, we just haven't been a part of the Decepticons. Like,
Well, I mean, technically, Semi-Shot isn't. He's just along for the ride. If you
I mean, but yeah, like, we were like, hey, take us to where we can find this Energon. And she was like, oh, it's here. So now we're here. And, like, I was just gonna let her go. Because this is really all we needed her for. But also, I'd like to get the Energon,
Who is
And
John,
this
by the way?
big man you speak of, would he be the same large robot that claimed to want to conquer our planet earlier today?
Oh, she did.
This is what's inside of it.
Well, I don't want to lie.
Accidentally wrote.
So yes, that was him. That was Megatron. Or Lord Megatron? Do we need to call him Lord anymore? I'm a bit confused. Are we part of the Decepticons still?
I mean, basically, yeah. We've been doing his bidding. Doing jobs for him. Yeah, it was him.
I see. Thank you for answering. As his arms start to move. Now we are all gonna have to roll for some dexterity.
Average set hero strike game underscore die.
To
Result
see it.
1d20.
Oh my
1.
God.
Total 1. Average set rep game underscore die. Result
Oh,
1d20
no.
19. Total 19. Centerfold set. Roll. Average set centerfold game underscore die.
Damn, can I
Result,
re-roll
1d20,
again?
2.
Right.
Total 2. Blasi hard set. Roll. Average set slow
Well,
jam game underscore die.
okay.
Result 1d20.
This
Total,
will definitely be
Average set Blasi hard game
interesting.
underscore die. Result 1d20 7. Total 7. Semi-shot set. Roll 1d20.
As
Average set
his
semi-shot game underscore die.
hand
Result, 1d20.
moves
8.
out
Total, 8.
in a very quick motion, a device is thrown. It is thrown in their direction up into the air. Rampart is able to quickly assess what is happening and dodge out of the way. The others not being as lucky, as some of them attempt to get out of the way, Centerfold not even being able to react in time. The device goes off, creating a gigantic EMP field that completely disables everyone caught in it, resulting in Rampart currently being the only one that can actually move. With this, as the other Transformers fall, Ivy starts falling off of Centerfold. However, the human catches her. He then places 2 fingers up to his ear. Hostage secured. And with that, some machines start coming out of the power plant. They weren't quite Cybertronian levels of robotics, but they did somewhat resemble Cybertronian forms. Very basic, but they had the body structure, and they started approaching the Trusticons.
Where's the guy?
So, the guy is currently right in front of the downed Trusticons because he had to catch Ivy.
Okay. I'm gonna paste you, you motherfucker.
Hey, Gavin, say that one more time.
I said I'm going to paste him. Like I'm going to turn him into paste. Like the stuff that you would put on a pizza.
Yes, I know, but say the motherfucker part again. I'm gonna have to edit that.
Motherfucker.
He wants to try to have it echo. That's what he's trying to do.
Go.
So
what
what's
to do?
yeah? Here's you've got so far with those machines. There are 4 currently approaching.
Oh man. I'm
Now,
like the worst person to have left alive.
Those 4 are roughly about 10 feet away from Rampart currently, while the human that is currently holding Ivy, mind you, is fairly close, like 3 feet apart.
The pasting is gonna have to wait though. I'm gonna use my big Gatling gun on some of these fucking robots.
Okay.
Average set Rampart game underscore die.
Holy
Result,
shit!
20. Total, 20.
As Rampart takes out his Gatling gun, he starts laying waste. All of the anger boiled up from what this human did. He is targeting it, all of it, at these approaching machines, and he shreds them instantly. I mean, there's nothing they could do. They were just walking. Like, they couldn't even hold up their arms to do some sort of attack. Maybe they had missiles in them somewhere. Who knows? They are shredded and into pieces right now. The human starts rushing toward the power plant, but he does look back just to see Rampart. I see. Their combat skills are even more impressive than we anticipated.
I want to go up to Centerfold. Hey, wake up!
um,
There we
I'm
go.
trying.
Rise and shine, buddy.
I'm
How you
gonna
feeling?
roll. I'm gonna roll for strength to see if he can get back up.
Every set centerfold game underscore die. Result 1d20 6.
You know what?
Total,
I
6.
want to roll inspiration. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Centerfold set. Every set centerfold game underscore die.
There you
Result
go.
There
1d20
we go.
16. Total 16.
I've felt better, but I can move at least a bit.
Yeah, Semi-Shot was right. It was a booby trap.
Now, for anyone else who would like to try getting back up, you will need to roll for strength.
Every set semi-shot game underscore die. Result 1d20
Come
10.
on.
Total 10.
Glad that you're okay, though.
I'm sorry. What's going on?
If you want to get back up and be able to move and do things, you have to roll for
Every set slow jam
strength.
game underscore die. Result
Okay.
1d20 19. Total 19. Arrow strike set. Roll. Every set arrow strike game underscore die.
Hell
Roll
yeah.
1d20 9. Total 9.
And then this one's for
Every set arrow strike game underscore die. Result 1d20 4.
Ooh.
Total 4.
I'm gonna try to roll inspiration.
For you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta look at
Every set arrow
everyone's
strike game underscore die.
strength.
Result 1d20
Yeah,
9.
yeah.
I can't
Total 9.
The
remember.
exact same roll. Holy shit. That's
Hey, you
rough.
want to use yours? And this one's for her. I can get it.
Every set arrow strike game underscore die. Result
Yeah.
1d20 7. Total 7.
So, Semi-Shot is just barely able to stand back up. Now, Blast Fire is actually free to fully move. Semi-Shot is able to move, but is very much slowed down. As for the other, Slow Jam is able to get back up. Unfortunately, Arrow Strike and Blaze Heart are both still down. They are awake, but they cannot move.
We can talk at least.
Yes, you can talk.
Guys, I've got something for these. I don't know if it would work on humans, but
Ah, God. Well, I was complaining about not having fights.
These two are weak. Not even being able to get back up, that sucks.
that's harder.
And
That's
that human took Ivy.
All right,
I
we
don't-
found. We just
We got
gotta.
what we needed.
We just
Well,
gotta
you know
get
what? We're at the power plant. Maybe we can get the Energon. What are... Man.
Centerfold looks. He's pondering. What if we get the Energon and we save Ivy at the same time?
How can we do that?
I don't know, but that's what being optimistic is all about.
Yeah. And I'm gonna fucking turn that little slimy flesh creature into a fine paste. Just like on those pizzas that Ivy was talking about.
That's the spirit.
So turn them all into soft.
I want Rampart to just fucking walk through the side of the power plant.
I was hoping I was hoping we could do that. Yeah, which I mean, sure. Like I don't think we need to even roll for that. I think his stats show he can just do that.
What is
like
it? It's a fucking 10.
it's a 10 in strength, yeah. So I'm just imagining, because remember 15 is the max for a stat. So I'm just imagining like it's not even like a run. Rampart just like determined walks
He
through the
fucking
wall.
power walks into the building.
Yes. As he does so, he sees various machines dotted all about, and oh yes, they could very well be used to help synthesize some energon. However, that's not his main concern at the moment. He sees more humans about. However, these ones are a bit different. Unlike the others, which had very primitive weapons, very basic clothing-like armor, these humans actually wore metal armor, wearing some helmets that fully cover their heads. And they had weapons that, while still more primitive looking than an actual Cybertronian weapon, definitely look more advanced than anything else they've seen yet. These humans might be a bigger challenge.
Well, now who are these bozos? I
They
thought
look
this
like
was a power plant.
The
This
the
is all of a
human
complaint.
with the sunglasses appears on a monitor screen at the far end of the plant. You would be correct, it is. However, we anticipated that one of your kind would try breaking in here to synthesize some of our power for your own nefarious uses. So, we planted our soldiers.
Well, numbnuts, I wasn't gonna break into here until you threw a grenade at my buddies. God.
Can Semi-Shot just walk in there and shoot the monitor with a pistol?
Yes. As Semi-Shot walks in as well and fires, the monitor is broken and the human is gone. However, the armored humans start shooting around the area with jetpacks, seemingly. The group know what jetpacks are, by the way. They start darting around almost like Insecticon flies back on Cybertron.
Oh god, I just had the funniest fucking idea.
There's about 10 of these armored humans flying around this area.
Okay. Should we roll initiative?
We shall.
Every set semi-shot game underscore die. Result 1d20 2. Total 2.
Oh my
Center fold set.
god.
Roll. Rampart
I
set.
mean, it
Roll
makes
1d20.
sense.
Every set center fold game underscore
Rampart's
die.
pissed.
Result 1d20.
Should I roll?
But it's taking up all my good
Every set Rampart game
rolls.
underscore die. Result
what are
1d20.
we
19.
rolling
Total
for?
19.
We're
Every set slow jam
rolling
game
for
underscore die.
initiative.
Result
You guys
1d20.
are still,
Total.
Damn it, I
unfortunately,
got a 2.
down
What the hell?
for another turn.
Okay, so that don't matter then.
Correct. Okay, so it's Rampart's turn first.
I want to try and catch one of them. I'm gonna try and
Wait.
grab one.
Every
Who
set Rampart
goes
game underscore
first?
die.
Because me and
Result
Hannah rolled
1d20.
the same
15.
thing.
Total 15.
Roll.
Hang on.
You want us
It
to
would be
say
you. It would be you. As one of the humans flies around, Rampart waits, swinging his hand, latching onto one. Now, do you try to squeeze?
No, I don't try to squeeze.
Okay.
I take aim.
Oh.
I'm gonna see if I can get 2 birds with 1 bird. Should I? Will I have to wait until the other turn, next turn to throw?
Yes. Yes,
That's
you
fine.
will. Okay. Now then. Ooh, what do I want Centerfold to do? Oh, Jacob just died.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, there he is. Hang on. Let me look what I got. Oh.
Buying 2
Oh,
birds.
wait. I do have an idea. Oh, I hope this works. Oh, this would be great.
Oh boy.
I
Every set
want
centerfold game underscore die.
Centerfold to
Result,
use
1
his
d20, 16.
magnet.
Total, 16.
Centerfold. As he walks into the room to the large open chamber, he takes out his magnet and starts trying to attract as many of the flies as he can. Well, about you have one. Well, 5 of them are able to get away, and they are hiding behind the various machines in the plant. 4 of them
Hey guys,
do
I'll be
get
right back.
sucked
I'm gonna go take a
into
snack break.
Right.
the magnets. So they are ready for whatever fate shall await them.
No, what about Semi-Shot?
I just imagine Semi-Shot and Blastfire just look at them. Blastfire, I believe you've killed a few things like this before. Some of those flies back at home. This shouldn't be a problem for you.
Every set semi-shot game underscore die.
There you
Result,
go.
1d20, 16.
Precisely.
Total, 16.
Now is Semi-Shot or is Blastfire aiming for any of the ones that Centerfold currently has in his magnet, or is he hunting down one of the ones hiding behind cover?
Hiding behind cover.
As dashing toward one of them, he lunges past one of the machines that one of them is hiding behind and fires, hitting them in the chest, which their shot does burn through the armor. And while it does pain that human, they did not fully go down. The humans then start firing back with their own weapons. And multiple of them are aiming at Blastfire. So I'm going to need Blastfire to try to roll to get out of there.
Every set semi-shot game underscore die. Result, 1d20, 9. Total, 9.
I think he still has inspiration.
No, it's fine.
Hang on, I gotta check something. Oh no.
Oh, what?
Because you didn't choose to upgrade Blastfire, you chose to upgrade Semi-Shot when we leveled up last. And that multiple of the humans start firing off their weapons at Blastfire. As Blastfire tries to jump out of the way, the humans were too quick. 3 shots at once hit Blastfire. And these shots were no normal tiny toy pellets. These were some sort of laser. and they shoot fully through Blastfire. Blastfire can feel his optics start to fade. He can feel his spark starting to die out. His body falls limp on the floor.
Well, that's not very nice of you.
I am going to have you roll a saving throw for Blastfire.
Oh, please, Avery. Don't be a dick to me.
Semi-shot set. Every set semi-shot game underscore die. Result. 1d20.
my
I'm
God.
using my inspiration.
Every set semi-shot game underscore die.
Oh,
Result.
God
1d20.
damn you!
Total. 8.
Avery, I'm going to cut your throat.
Blastfire. He knows this is the end. These flies took him down. Does he have any last words for anyone?
For Centerfold, yes.
Oh, okay.
Centerfold. Be kind to Semi-Shot. If you don't, the Cybertronian spirit will smite you.
Worse. I will. And with that, his eyes fade out. Now then, there are 2 remaining humans that are going to fire. They are trying to fire at Centerfold due to the 4 flies he currently has trapped.
Every set centerfold game underscore die. Result. 1d20. 7. Total. 7.
Man. Centerfold tries to leap away from their fire. However, they cut through his magnet, causing the other humans to fall out. And one of the shots also hits him, which will cause 1 damage. Okay. Aerostrike and Blazeheart. You 2 must roll to see where you fall in our initiative.
Every set aerostrike game underscore die. Result. 1d20. 14. Total. 14. Every set aerostrike game underscore die. Result. 1d20. 12. Total. 12.
Also, you're
Okay.
still muted,
Yeah.
just so you know.
So Jacob's gonna be after me,
Yes.
Yeah,
and
the
then
first roll was for me.
yeah, and then Sarah's gonna be after Corey.
Okay, so Rampart.
I want to throw this guy into like the pile of people that Centerfold just dropped.
Okay.
Rampart. Every set rampart game underscore die. Result. 1d20. 5.
Yeah,
Total. 5.
inspiration time.
No.
Oh. All right.
I've been getting fucking amazing rolls just so far. So like, bad roll, fine.
As Rampart tries throwing the human he had at the pile, the human's jetpack kicks in, and they fly off. They're not hiding behind any cover at the moment. They're just kind of flying in the air, but they are away from our group. Now it is your turn, Jacob.
And not my
Um,
strongest throw.
I think I want to. Are we in a fight right now?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I think I want to use the
there's a
raise
group-
the
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
God.
choice.
what the
It's
razor
gonna be a
thing, the razor
messy
gun thing.
choice.
It is going to be a messy choice, but it's a good
Every set aerostrike
choice
game underscore die. Result. 1d20. 18. Total.
if
18.
it works.
It was an 18.
Oh my God.
Aerostrike comes in, not really knowing the situation, but
So
just
anyway, I started blasting.
fires off the razor shooter as the razor blades slice through the four humans that Centerfold dropped, and they start bouncing around the room. Two of the other hiding humans get taken out. So we have 6 humans down, 4 to go.
Oh,
3 of them are hiding in cover. 1 of them is flying in the air.
man, this was a whole lot less, or a whole lot more fun when we didn't actually have to worry about dying.
I
Tell them when to
agree.
blast fire.
Oh, shit.
I am going to have Centerfold try using his sword on the one that... No, I'm going to have Centerfold use his sword on the machines that they're trying to hide behind.
Average set centerfold game underscore die. Result 1d20.
All I can think
Total,
of
12.
with him using his sword is
I'm
this
just too
fucking... I don't know why I'm thinking of this
Ramparts
gif
at
with
Tenor.com.
this.
Uh,
Nowhere to cope, nowhere to seize.
As he takes out his sword, he rushes up, slicing the machines in half. While he isn't able to actually slice any of the humans hiding behind them, their cover is gone. They are now fully in the open for anyone, possibly a robot dragon, to come in and deal with.
Possibly.
If not, then I think Semi-Shot has some ideas.
Speaking of said robot dragon, it is her turn.
Oh, my bad. We was muted. He was
Yeah,
asking what you
it's-
wanted to do. It's your turn. We're in a fight.
Oh, we're in a fight. Okay. I'll use my fire breath.
Okay.
I got you. I'll roll for you. As soon as I find the right die roll. Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh. What the
Bless you.
hell? Who sneezed?
My nasal holes
Average set aerostrike
needed
game
to
underscore die.
relieve
Result
themselves.
1d20. 14. Total 14.
All right.
What is the picture in that?
Blazeheart swoops in and starts just cooking everyone in the area, or at least attempting to. The one human that is flying in the air was able to dodge it. However, 2 of them that were behind cover that aren't anymore get burned. They are ashes now. So we only have 2 of the fly humans left. So how does Semi-Shot want to deal with them?
Semi-Shot just looks at Blastfire and then looks at them with pure fucking rage, and then he wants to try to use the Hitch Defender on them.
Okay.
Average set semi-shot game underscore die. Result
God
1d20.
damn, I don't even have
Total,
my
3.
inspiration.
Oh wait, it didn't update. There we go. Yeah. Unfortunately, as Semi-Shot tries firing, they are able to fly away. However, they are going to try firing at Aerostrike, considering how dangerous his weapon was. So, Jacob, if you want to roll to see if you can dodge that.
I will. Hold on.
Average set
All right,
aerostrike game
there we
underscore
go.
die. Result 1d20. 7. Total 7.
Damn, I've already used my inspiration.
Yeah, unfortunately not. He gets pelted with the laser blasts. This is dealing 2 damage. You got
only have
1
1 health.
HP remaining.
Oh boy.
Rampart.
God. It's not even just the fear of death. It's also just that you're so fucking slimy. And so Centerfold, he cut that piece of machinery in half, right?
Correct.
I want Rampart to try to slam part of the machinery into them.
Ooh.
Avery said Rampart game _ die. Result
Holy
2020
shit!
20.
Yeah,
Total, 20.
something tells me it works.
I just see him like going over, picking up like part of the machine, like it's a disc, and just throwing it, chopping them instantly, or smashing them, just like a trash can lid, throwing
Yeah.
it, smashing them into the wall.
That's what I was thinking.
Just instant. They can't even react. And with all the flies gone, the Tresticons move in to the fallen blast fire. There's got to be something we can do. I mean, maybe Soundwave has something?
I mean, do you have anything?
He takes out his Energon infuser.
Avery said Centerfold game _ die. Result 1d20.
He
16.
starts
Total,
firing
16.
at blast fire. As he does so, he opens up blast fire's chest to look at his spark chamber. His spark is seemingly gone. However, blips of it
I'm back.
start coming back with the Energon pouring inside. Guys, the machines. Take whatever you can from them. See if you can hook them up to this. We might be able to use them to supercharge some Energon, and maybe we can bring him back.
All right. Let's get to it.
Avery said
that-
Rampart game _ die. Result
did I
1d20.
roll?
3. Total 3.
We have
Yes.
to roll to see how much we can get. Do we all have to roll, Corey?
Yes. Oh, if you want to help
I
try to
hope-
bring
I
blast
hope
fire
you-
back.
I hope you roll. My roll sucked.
Avery said Aerostrike game _ die. Result
Oh my
1d20.
God.
5. Total 5. Semi-shot said roll. Avery said
No,
semi-shot game _ die.
I
Result 1d20.
well,
10.
no.
Total
never mind.
10.
Never mind. As they all scramble,
Avery
trying
said slow jam game _
to
die.
get
Result
whatever
1d20. 18.
bits of
Total
these
18.
machines they can to actually
Slow jam rolled an 18.
to create energy to try to regain some Energon. They are able to repair one machine and hook it up to the Energon infuser. However, other than simple sparks flashing, Blastfire's spark does not fully return. No. No, there has to be something. Some way. Maybe Dark Energon might be what we need.
Wait a minute. Rampart wants to go back outside the power plant.
Okay.
And he wants to see if there's any engines left from those other machines.
That's a yes. Could you roll for perception for that,
Yes.
please?
Avery said Rampart game _ die. Result
What the
1d20.
fuck?
20.
How
Total 20.
many? How many?
This,
20s
so
does that make?
you know what's funny?
How-
This isn't even the first session where I've gotten 20 or 320s yet. This is the second session where this has happened. Jesus
Hasn't it been more
Christ.
though?
As
Yeah, you got
Rampart,
more than 320s.
as Rampart rushes outside, he goes to the 4 mechs that he destroyed prior. He starts ripping them apart, trying to get to their engines. And luckily, not only could he find their engines, but they were perfectly intact. So miraculously, none of his bullets from his Gatling gun actually hit them. should work.
Rampart has fucking plot armor. What is this?
As Rampart takes the engines, he rushes back in and starts connecting all of them together to the one remaining machine and connecting that to the infuser. The
Let's see how
infuser
this does it.
starts shooting, pouring just a waterfall of energon straight into Blastfire's chest. And soon, his spark, it starts flashing again. It's very small. It will take time to heal on its own. But Centerfold puts his infuser away as Blastfire's spark is there. We did it. We did it. He's going to be okay.
I sure hope so.
Well. And where's that little squishy motherfucker?
I won't steal your kill this time. I'll let you deal with him.
You know, if we see him again, you can have that.
I would definitely accept that.
Assuming you're here. If I'm here, if I'm alone with that bastard.
It's not muted.
I'm not waiting.
I know.
But
We'll see.
And Centerfold rushes outside and he starts dragging in the broken mechs. We can use these to hold the energon from this machine as he drags them over to
help with that.
the machine with the engine. Yeah, hook these up for me.
Centerfold, you're a goddamn
Okay.
genius. I ever tell you that?
No, but it is much appreciated.
Actually, can somebody go like a look for the guy?
Yes. You will have to roll perception, though.
Avery said semi-shot game _ die. Result 1d20 5.
I
Total,
hate you,
5.
Avery. I want you to become
Semi-shot
alive and then die several times.
Rushes outside, looks around the entire building, can't find a single trace. Neither can he find a trace of Ivy either. Back inside, Aerostrike helps Centerfold set up the bodies of the mechs. As the engines mixed together with the machine starts pouring energon from the infuser into the carcasses of the mechs. Now they have 4 full cases of energon. All right. I mean, yeah, we had some complications, but we did it.
Sorry, but he must have left when we were dealing with the squishy things.
It figures.
Also,
we that they were easy to fight.
we level up from this, by the way.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh
there something like
hell yeah!
Oh, does that mean I can
Good idea to
upgrade
level
something
up.
again?
It does.
I'm not upgrade social.
Also, I'm gonna have.
I think I might upgrade something too.
I'm gonna have Centerfold heal Aerostrike with the supercharged infuser.
Avery said slow jam game _ die. Result 1d20 7. Total 7.
Yeah, we are level 4. Jacob, Sarah, what stat would you like to upgrade?
She said social. What's my lowest stat right now?
Also social.
Well, I guess I'll go social.
Alrighty.
So
Yes.
for upgrading Blastfire, is it just one stat at a time, like for semi-shot, or?
I believe it is all of them because of how low Blastfire starts out. So I think they would all shoot up to 3.
There, And I think that's done. Definitely learned my lesson from that one.
All right, perfect. And I can read our new skills we get once this is done. But now with their energon centerfold, he looks happy, but then he turns to the others. So, what's our plan now? I mean, we got the energon, and I know we can go back to base, but he looks over at Rampart. I'm starting to get what you mean. I mean, I like that the Decepticons are letting me do more of what I want, but all of this, I don't know if I'm really for that.
I think
I guess
after
it's just-
today,
It's just starting to get complicated. Like, at first I come here and I almost feel bad for these floppy things. And then they're all like, oh yeah, they're easy to beat. Then there's these ones. And they don't even seem to like each other.
Yeah.
When we got those Autobots, something felt odd. I felt like I was fighting something with character, fighting something with purpose. It wasn't like those grunts at the Kaon Tower or whatever it was called.
Yeah. I know what you mean. That yellow one. Really fast one. I mean, I've never had to chase someone like that before, or have someone chase me like that before. It definitely felt
Hey, I'll be right back in a
different.
second.
I think after today, I'm just kind of done. Of course, I was only here because they kind of hired me, and that's just how I've lived my life.
I say, for the time being, we hold on to that energon.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe we could use that energon on Nemesis. I mean, it might be able to power her back on.
It's not like the Decepticons have any respect for us anyways. Big Man doesn't seem like he cares whether we live or die. I don't even know what he wants the energon for. Thought it was to keep people alive, but he's kind of sending us into the meat grinder.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. How about we go back to Nemesis and we'll think about our next move?
I think that's a plan. And Semi-Shot, I think I know how you feel. Sorry for interrupting you, by the way.
That's all right.
My nerves are a bit cooked right now.
And with that-
If I see another one of those squishy humans that isn't Ivy or whatever her name is, I'm probably going to end up murdering it.
I don't really share the same idea, but I'm going to be more wary around him.
I agree. And with that, they put the still recovering Blastfire inside of the trailer, and they drive off back toward Nemesis. And I think that is a perfect way to end this session.